All right, pile number 1. So we are gonna look at how people view you. Let's see here. How does people view pile number 1? 3 cards. I feel like people, pile number 1, view you as somebody who's like physically very attractive. There's something about your posture, something about your backside, something about like your side profile. So you could have like a side profile that is very, symmetrical, that people find to be very attractive about you. But overall, I can see here that people see you as somebody who's quite focused, is what I'm getting from this energy. Very focused on your material, gang. So right now, like currently where you are in life, you could be very focused on like your stability, your money, like you're a chaser. Currently, people see you as somebody who's like chasing life, chasing your goals. So instead of you being like a gold digger, I'm hearing like you're a goal digger. So you set out like different goals for yourself, and I feel like people is watching you basically achieving these goals as well, as what I'm hearing. Another thing that I'm getting is like people view you as somebody who can be quite dominant. So like if you are looking into achieving something, well, you don't like let people sway you from something else or from that thing. You don't get like easily like distracted. I'm hearing like when you get into your mindset and when you put your vision into something, like some people could actually find you to be a little bit intimidating, is what I'm hearing as well. So people can be like, whoa, okay, pile number 1 is definitely here to achieve something. So I don't want to stand in pile number 1's way, because I feel like pile number 1 would be able to, I don't want to say like run over somebody, but basically is what I'm hearing. I'm also getting here that people view you as somebody who's very passionate in life. Like currently you could be having a lot of, creative ideas, and you can really be somebody who is like on a journey, but you're on a mission, and it feels like it's so aligned with like your life purpose. And I'm hearing like people can see that it shows on your physical appearance as well. So if your like appearance has changed recently, I'm getting like people are recognizing that it's because you are so aligned with your own life and your purpose. So that, yeah, I don't know, you look different, like you have a different glow about you, is what I'm hearing. And that's something that people view. But yeah, people do view you as somebody who's very like passionate, driven by passion, not driven by like logic. Even though a lot of you could have like principles, because we literally have like the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles, he's ruled by, principles. He has his value, he has his, set ways, and he's very practical. But yeah, it's like you sometimes, the King of Pentacles, he can be looked at as boring, very like only into the routine things of life. But I'm hearing like you have a different side as well, where some people can definitely see how you sometimes you can really let loose. And those people, I'm hearing those people who have seen you in these environments where you have been able to let loose, they're like, I'm hearing they're a little bit surprised, but it's almost like they take pleasure out of it. They like seeing you like having fun in life, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, another thing that I'm getting here is that people view you as somebody who has like a lot of options, especially when it comes to like romantic interests. So you could, to be honest, some of you, people can see you being out there like dating a ton of different people, like living your life. not settling, like trying to explore the different options that you have. And if this doesn't, you know, apply to just your romantic interests, I'm getting here that people can see that you are exploring a life right now. I feel like people view you as somebody who has like this child state where you're like, you know how children can be when they discover something and they're like genuinely very curious and almost like oblivious, and you know, they get into this naive and this very playful state of mind. I'm hearing that people see you as somebody who is able to embody these traits. So some people can currently view you as somebody who's like trying to explore life and different options and different routes, you know what I mean? So I feel like you are, even though you are very, you know, practical and a very stable person, like you definitely have like your head on your shoulders, people can also recognize that you can have this playful attitude towards life where you can just let loose and just go with the flow of things, is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna pull some more cards. So how does people view pile number one? How do people view pile number one? How do people view pile number one? I'm hearing as well that people can see you to be a very charming person. Like you can charm anybody and anything that's like in your facility, is what I'm hearing. People can also see you as somebody who's like a little bit flirtatious as well. A lot of you could be like good manifestors, you know, the Nine of Cups. That's like, that's the energy of somebody who is very good at manifesting whatever they are looking into manifesting. Seven of Pentacles as well. I feel like people view you as somebody who is like very heavily focused in your material gains right now. So you could be, you know, that could be like your main goal, trying to find the best stability, the best route for you. I feel like people are surprised like of how you can switch these energies. So going from a very playful energy to become very serious, so it can happen like suddenly, and people are like, whoa, damn, pile number one, like they really, you know, they can really honor this energy in when it's necessary. I feel like when you become and when you have this laser focus on something or anything, like it's fascinating for people, is what I'm hearing. We have the Two of Pentacles here as well. Some people, and they could be people like from your past, they could be curious about you, trying to, you know, lurk a little bit, trying to find out what you are doing now and what you're up to in life. I don't know if you can see all of the cards. I think I'm gonna rearrange them a little bit. Just like that. Do you see all of them? Maybe not. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. So yeah, I feel like you have like people from the past who are like trying to lure a little bit, lurk, I think that's the word for it. They're trying to figure out what's going on in your life. And yeah, and I feel like for some of you, people can see like how a past person is trying to like pursue you. So you could have like an ex that is trying to get back together with you. Or if this hasn't happened, I feel like there are some people around you that seems to be aware of an ex-person from your life who is like planning on, you know, getting back with you, is what I'm hearing. But I see you, people see that you're mainly focused on you, even though you are connected with a lot of people. Some of you could be like the life of the party, but even if you are this energy, people still, you know, they see you as somebody who is like focused, and you don't indulge in life too much to a point where it gets you, you know, off track or unbalanced, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, I feel like you could be in a relationship. And if you are in a relationship, I just want to say that this person that you are in a relationship with, they actually like to tender to you a lot. Like if you have had moments where you like interacted and you slowed down and you really, you know, had some very quality time together, this person really likes it. And if you are not in a relationship with anybody, I just feel like overall people see you as somebody who they actually want to spend some private time with, like some one-on-one time with. I feel like whenever you let people have one-on-one time with you, it's like it's very fruitful, and it's very fruitful is what I'm hearing. This could be like, it doesn't even have to apply to like romantic interest. This could literally just be like platonic. So when I say fruitful, apply that to your situation. I'm gonna pull one more card. So how do people view pile number 1? How do people view pile number 1? We have the Knight of Chalices. Yeah, I feel like people view you as somebody who can be very, I'm hearing like a force to be reckoned with. Like they view you as somebody who is like compatible in their life, whether this is a romantic interest or if this is like a platonic connection. Could be work related, or it could be like just like a project or like a hobby. But either way, people see you as somebody who's like very harmonious to be around. You come with this soft energy, you come with this playful energy as well, is what I'm hearing. But it's very tender and it's good-hearted. I feel like people view you as somebody who's able to attract a lot of people as well because of these qualities that you have. So you're quite open, and you're quite, I don't know, I feel like whenever you are in like social gatherings, you're like a squanch. What is it called? Is it called a squanch? Like a squanch pop? I don't know what the name is, but you know how you do the dishes with like a, I don't know what it's called, sponge, I think it's called. Yeah, you're like a sponge, so you're like able to feel the energy of other people. And I feel like you're so good at placing yourself correctly with other people, so it makes the interactions very harmonious, and people feel like they are very comfortable around you, and they feel like almost like home with you, is what I'm hearing. So that's one of the skills that people see you having. I'm not gonna pull some more cards, actually. I'm just gonna speak on this card. And what I'm also getting here, once again, like there's something about your backside. I just want to say that as a side message, like something about the arc of your body, especially this particular area. That's something that people find attractive about you. I feel like some of you, sometimes you could be like a little bit mischievous as well, but in a very like good way, not in a bad way. But I feel like people are seduced by it, especially if you are, you know, we're talking about romantic interests. But some people actually find this to be very attractive about you. I feel like you're such a, you come in with such energy, and you come in with such a unique energy, is what I'm hearing as well. So you pull on people's attention, and I feel like a lot of people are quite interested about you and your life overall, is what I'm hearing. But yes, pile number 1, I think I'm gonna finish off here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, please take care. Bye. All right, pile number 2. So we're gonna look at how does people view you. I'm gonna pull some cards here. How do people view my pile number 2? Oh, we have the 6 of Wands. Seven of Wands. And we have the two. That's too many cards. Can't take them. Some of you could be fire signs. We have the World. If you are female watching this video, I feel like people view you as somebody who is like you're a sweetheart, is what I'm hearing. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. I'm getting into the energy quite soon, but that's just like the energy that I'm picking up on. If you're like a male watching this, females love being in your environment. You have such a nurturing energy is what I'm hearing. That's too many cards. How do people view pile number 1? That's also too many cards. I mean, how do people view pile number 2? Okay, we have the King of Swords, the World, Seven of Wands, and then we have Six of Wands. Yeah, so there's this cute energy around you, about you. This innocence is what I'm hearing. Like too precious for this world. I feel like a lot of you, pile number 2, people view you as somebody who they would like to protect, is what I'm hearing. They want to take care of it, they want to nurture it, they want to protect it. I feel like a lot of you could have some passion projects that you're involved with. It doesn't have to be like a passion project. It could just be something that you're very passionate about currently, that people see and recognize. And I feel like even though like you might not really be at the stage or at the place where you are looking into achieving just yet, but I feel like people like watching you getting to that level and getting to that point. And those who you interact with, I feel like people view you as somebody who they want to help, is what I'm hearing. They want to help you become that version or that person or achieve that goal. With the World here as well, I feel like people view you as somebody who can be like protected in life, protected from like the negativity in this world. And if that's not the case, I feel like people want to make sure that you are protected from the negativity of life. I feel like for some of you, people view you as somebody who has people around you that could be jealous of you. And they feel like you don't deserve that. Like some of you could have, some of you could actually be like in a third party situation. If you are in a third party situation, I am getting here that this third party view you as somebody who's like a lot more seductive, a lot more attractive, a lot more suitable for this person. If you are not in a third party situation, I feel like just overall, people are a bit jealous of you, a bit jealous of your light, of who you are in this world. I feel like a lot of you could have like a life purpose, a clear purpose, like a given destiny is what I'm hearing. Like almost like you having the star quality about you. And I feel like people are jealous of that. But yeah, so people recognize that and they see that you have something within you that is definitely worth to be jealous of. But I'm also getting here that people view you as somebody who has some good body, a good butt. A good butt. If you, my pile number 2, have been hitting the gym, it shows. It shows. Especially if you've been doing like your glutes and your legs, it shows. And people see that. People see you as somebody who has like a good butt. Yeah. I feel like people view you as somebody who's like somebody that they want to collaborate with. And I feel like people view you as somebody who's like good at distinguishing, like having a good distinction. No, is that the word? I'm not sure. But you can distinguish whether people are a good match for you or not. So I feel like the people who is not a good match for you. Like you are not afraid to you know, turn them away immediately. And I feel like these type of people could be like feeling some type of way about that. But those people who you find to be a good match, you know, this hasn't applied just to romantic situations. This could be like platonic situations as well. But those people who you decide to be like a good match, I feel like people are very grateful for it. And I feel like people are like wanting to make sure and defend their place in your life, because they understand that it's something very sacred, is what I'm hearing. People don't view you like as a normal person, is what I just want to make clear here, pile number 2. Like people view you as somebody who is a very special person, not only in the environments that you operate, but like generally in life, you're a special person. People see that. So those people who you are open to like collaborate with, or you know, communicate with, or whatever, these people actually value it a lot, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing as well, people see you as somebody who likes to like spend time in nature as well. Like if you surround yourself with animals, people can see that, or they can think that you like animals a lot. Some of you could be like into farming, and if it's not farming, some of you could be like into gardening and stuff. And people see that this is something that you are not only very good at, but they see that this is something that you really like to do and you enjoy it. Yeah, I feel like people can view you as somebody who's like good with animal, and you're good at making things grow, is what I'm hearing. So a very nurturing person, not only to yourself, but I'm hearing also like whatever you are looking into growing or creating or doing, you're very nurturing towards that as well, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing as well, like when you do something wholeheartedly, so people see that as well about you. So how do people view pile number 2? How do people view pile number 2? Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Wands. I'm getting here pile number 2. People view you as somebody who's not afraid to start and act on your ideas. I feel like as well, people see you as somebody who has like a helping hand. Some of you could actually have like somebody around you, like a authority figure around you that could be like helping you quite a lot, is what I'm hearing. Another message that I'm getting here. Yeah, so you could have like somebody around you that is helping you, protecting you. And if it's not somebody, I feel like just life tends to help you quite a lot. So I feel like people view you as somebody who's like a favored person by the universe. I'm hearing as well, like people can view you as somebody who has like easily turned down a lot of offers, especially romantic offers. So like people can see that people are trying to do like the most to get your attention, but then you're like, nah, that's not good. You know what I mean? I feel like people view you as somebody as well that dresses in a very good way. There's something about the colors that you tend to wear. Red, orange, even purple. I feel like the colors that you wear is very attractive to people. I feel like some of you, your hair is something that people take notice of when it comes to you. You could have very long hair, Some of you could have like curly hair as well. Some of you could have like red hair. Some of you could have like black hair. But yeah, I feel like people like to, they like to see your hair. There's something about your hair as well. If you have had like your hair up in a bun, I feel like people have noticed you when you have that because they find it to be attractive, is what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull one more card. We have the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like pile number 2. People view you as somebody who is like almost like a daredevil. I feel like, you know, especially if you are a fire sign, or if you embody these qualities, because we have like a lot of wands card going on here. So I just feel like people can view you who's like somebody who's like not afraid to take on new stuff, not afraid to go on new journeys, not afraid to like, I'm almost hearing like challenge people as well. You're not afraid. Yeah, and I feel like as well, like some people, but this is just some people, can view you as a bit guarded. But I'm getting like these people who you have decided not to interact with, they can view you as a little bit guarded. But those people who you do interact with, it's almost like they get a whole different side about you, and they're like, no, pile number 2 is not guarded at all. You know what I mean? She's actually, or he is actually, a very polite person, a very special person who knows who they are and what they, you know, are actually offering to this world, as well as what I'm hearing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna finish off here. Pile number 2. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, please take care. Bye.